And gave it to Chloe, and Chloe didn't want it.
Let me have it. Let me have it. Let me have the broccoli. Let me have it.
And I'm taking more. I just got my Amazon order for mushroom supplements.
Yeah, how'd those go?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Milo, let me grab it. No.
I love how your dogs will be right at your thing, waiting for you to get it, and Chloe goes out for it. She goes, I know where it's going.
Miley wanted his broccoli. You don't want his broccoli. You got your broccoli? I'll pull it. Hold on. You always ruin a good time.
She's going to look like a lion.
Yeah, so sad.
They're going to do from her shoulders back or
No,
neck?
Shave her whole body.
Wow.
Bobby gets shaved on Saturday or Sunday, and my heart is broken.
She's going to look so funny.
I already shaved her down quite a bit.
Like a lamb that gets sheared, you know?
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But her skin, she's so itchy, and she didn't lose her winter coat. She has a skin condition that we have to figure out. And so the only way to really do that and monitor it is by shaving her. And my heart is broken because...
They're at 50% already. No, these guys aren't rescues.
I'll tell you why I'm at 50%, because I was on hold for 3.5 freaking hours.
Oh, is there anything left on your battery? It's above Holly's station.
Yeah.
There is? Okay.
Yeah. So this is Kova. That's Milo. There's a whole bunch of birds in there. There's sloths down there. There's wolf dogs in there. There's all that stuff. Good morning, Dan.
It's not. It's like one thing.
Well, see if it works. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I was on hold for so long.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's how that works. I was on hold for so long. Then the last lady came on the phone. I'm like, you are the 7th person I've talked to. I no longer have patience. I'm done.
Repeat everything you just told those last 7 people.
She did. She said, why?
Okay, let me transfer you to someone.
No, the worst part was when I finally the lady before her, she said, I'm going to put you on a brief hold while I cancel your account. An hour later, a new lady came on, and I almost lost it. I literally went, okay, this is not your fault, but you are going to get the wrath of me right now. I just want my account canceled. She was like, well, may I ask why? I said, no, you may not ask why.
Because I went through 8 people.
I was like, it doesn't matter. And even if you offered me a system for free right now, I wouldn't keep it. Like, I was so mad. I was like, your system hasn't worked for 5 years. That's my fault, not your fault. I should have canceled 5 years ago because my system hasn't worked. She goes, well, I can give you 2 months free. And I'm like,
you're not listening.
You're not listening to me. I just want to be heard. ADT. Never get ADT. Never. I've had them for 8 years. And they're like, but you've been such a loyal customer. We're willing to give you a brand new system for $1,000.
Loyal's right. I'm paying you for nothing.
I was like, I literally have paid you $4,000. And that's my fault. That's not your fault. I should have canceled 5 years ago, but I didn't because it never has worked correctly.
It's a home security system. It's not for out here property.
No, it's my security system at home. And I was like, it's never worked properly. I already have a ring and all that stuff to replace it. Just cancel my account.
Snakebit hates ADT.
It started at 7:30. When I picked up Holly and took her to the doctor, and I dropped her off at the doctor, I was on hold with ADT. When I got back out to the property at 9:30, I was still on the phone with ADT, and I just got off about 20 minutes ago. I tell you what, there's nothing that pisses me off more than people not knowing what they're doing. Okay, so.
All right.
Here we go. Let's look at good things. Oh, Dan. Dan sent us in a gift.
Thank you, Dan. Whoa.
Thanks,
Is that for after work?
I need it right now. No, it's this is catnip.
Sure it is.
Smoky stash.
Is that really what it's called? Oh my god.
That's so awesome. awesome.
He
Finally
said
ground.
to help you relax. LOL.
This is to help me relax right here.
Catnip and Red Bull. Ashley's a partier.
Juneberry is like my new favorite.
So, any extra tickets for this 1.6 billion
I got it
tonight?
I actually won what I paid for the tickets.
What, $7? $10?
No, 45.
Oh,
but
wow,
I got
pretty
that
good.
back, and so now I'm just gonna go take that and re-put it towards it because why not? So,
Except for the right ones.
yeah, because I plan on winning tonight. Just so you all know.
Because apparently the ones you got weren't the right ones. They were
Enjoy your
double
gift
play.
from I don't know who.
What's in Red Bull? All sorts of.
A whole
Oh
bunch
wow!
of
Look
bad
at
stuff that I
that.
shouldn't be drinking. And I actually went off Red Bull for a while, and then I went on it for the live that we did all day. And
I just got a pack of Celsius. Thank you. Who sent that originally?
was it Joy?
No. Well, maybe.
I think wasn't it Dog and Paul?
No, I don't remember.
Because they got upset because they threw it over a fence.
Yeah, whoever sent it, thank you very much. I'm
Reading him
still
in.
on it.
Anyway,
How are
so
the wolves? Wolves are great.
great. So we got this. We
That's
got
great.
some
They're gonna
craft
love
stuff.
that. Who's
We
that gonna
got
go to?
I don't know yet. We got our new blankie. So whoever sent this in, thank you so much.
Any good for pre-diabetes?
These-
The sugar-free one I would go with.
That's what I usually have, the sugar-free one, but this flavor is.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
I barely. 40 grams of carbs, so not good for pre.
You are adding to my day of stress.
Not good for pre-diabetes. Go with the sugar-free, like Ashley
Don't
just
drink
said.
these at all. They're horrible.
I mean,
for you.
if you're gonna do it.
Don't drink them at all. When that case is
Yeah,
done, I have
that's
to be
way
done.
too many carbs.
Okay, more.
Oh, my hand's gonna be Red Bull sticky.
Well,
That's what you
this
get.
is from. Again, enjoy your gift. I don't know who it's from. Da da da.
Woo! Very cool. They love those things. I was just oh yeah.
We
I need Lark needs some.
All of them we need to take out our bird bin and we need to replace.
We need to make
all
some
of
new
their stuff.
perches.
So
They're
thank you for
shredding
sending
it.
those in.
And these actually last fairly long time.
Yeah, they don't really rip them apart. They actually will swing on them and,
Poop on them.
and poop on them. Yep.
Yeah, don't drink them at all as she drinks it.
Yeah, don't drink them. They're bad for you. Dan sent in.
Eagles are really calling today. There he is.
Hey, this. They can't see that. This is more important
How do you know they can't see it?
because I can already
There's two of them right there.
look at catnip balls, the big ones,
Holy cow.
the big hollow ones. We got those last time, and the cougars loved them.
Wow.
So thank you, Dan.
You missed 7 mil by one number 15 years ago.
Oh,
You could have gotten another Viper for
gosh.
that. Another few Vipers with that.
And you could have given me your tax write-off.
A Viper Garage.
Let's see who this is from. This is from Tracy.
Ooh.
Rabbit goodness.
They love those
And
things.
more smoke stash.
Ooh. That one's not. Is that one like different?
It's catnip combo. We added a couple different kinds.
Ooh, a combo.
So this right here is, we're gonna give this to the rabbits right now. We love these.
Wow, a lot of people on this morning.
Morning! We're gonna go see some animals here in just a sec.
210.
Woohoo! Okay, we're gonna go give this to some of the animals.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
It's like like a wire. Oh no, they eat through the whole thing, huh?
They eat the whole thing. It's all weaved
Wow.
together so they can eat it. Isn't that cute?
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
I gotta chew the heck out of it.
They love these, so we'll go give that to them. Then they got some toys here. They love
Hey,
these.
Angie, thanks for sharing the live. We do appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna give the animals some goodness. So we're gonna give Jinx this.
Might be funny to tell her you have an incoming call from ADT right now. Well, they got makeup for the customer, so you all might be getting.
Their call's just getting ignored. There is no more saving that.
I get emails from them, and I've never had ADT.
You know what? I had ADT all growing up, my entire childhood, and so like when Aaron started working nights.
Looks like some crazy bath bomb.
Yeah, I know. When Aaron started working nights, I was like, hey, I'm home alone and I want a security system because I had Callie, which Callie is no security system at that time. She's just like, oh, I love everybody.
I miss Callie.
Now I have Milo, so I don't even need a security system. Like, if anyone tries to walk in my house, they're going to get killed. So that's just part of it.
You're home alone. I can just envision you doing the home alone things, just making little traps for burglars.
Let me tell you, my house was clean at that point. When I was home all the time, my house was spotless.
Can you put both hands on your face and scream and run down the hallway?
I was so bored when I was home all the time. So bored. Okay. I like organized.
Do you want another one?
No, I wanted to do.
It might be good for Jinx.
No.
That'd be cool if you could put catnip inside that.
No, I think that's for Cocoa.
Yeah, a little bit of a windstorm.
Yep, all the wolves.
Tomorrow we're supposed to be getting a lot of rain.
Did you say we're stoked?
We're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is a kit. Catnip spray.
Wow.
Catnip.
What?
That's
catnip,
a stash,
catnip.
all right.
That's strong.
It's like I'm driving by the casino.
I know, right? You drive by the casino. My kids are like, what's that? I'm like, it's weed. I'm very honest with my kids. I'm like, that's drugs.
It's a skunk farm.
That's a lot of catnip.
I know.
Thank you, guys.
So, and I'm going to go give Jinx this because we got 3 catnip balls from Dan. So I'm going to go give one to Jinx.
Those are huge.
Oh, boy.
They look like big bath bombs.
He already got one. It's still under his platform.
I thought it was gone.
No, it's under his
Is
platform.
it under the platform?
Yeah.
So we need to dig it out for him?
Yeah. So you know what I did yesterday? I had my vet walkthrough yesterday. I met my vet out here and...
Aw, Penny misses us. She
And,
gave us some 6-finger hearts.
Oh, thank
you.
Finger hearts. I was so bored that I waiting for him. Oh, and I got ducks
noticed.
and chickens too. So we can do Satan and the Burms today.
Cool.
So you're gonna need to separate them.
I had some Cornish hens in the top freezer for them.
Well, I got real full chickens.
Beautiful.
I saw that. I almost saw him.
And I was gonna give the duck to Jinx.
Catnip's weed for cats. It absolutely is.
I was gonna give Satan a chicken today and a chicken tomorrow, so he's like good and moop.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Burms, I was gonna give a chicken each, and then Jinx can have the duck.
Okay, I'll give him the duck tomorrow.
So in order to clean Satan out, we have to give him a good feeding. So while he's down in that big food, we can go in and do the vacuuming and cleaning and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I figure we give him one to make him fat and happy today, and then we'll give him another one tomorrow. So he's a big snake. So.
We have reptiles, mammals, amphibians.
You wanna go see some? Let's go.
All sorts of stuff.
Okay. I gotta come down from my anger of customer service. 3.5 hours.
That's ridiculous.
We don't feed live here. These ones are not frozen. A farmer actually was culling some of his batch and donated them to us.
Yeah, so they brought them dispatched to me yesterday. Right when Doc pulled up, they pulled up with the bag of chickens.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, this is such good timing.
Oh, hold on. Chloe, come. Come. You sneaky little girl. You sneaky little girl.
But I came out here yesterday as I was waiting, and I did all of Jeremy's dishes, I did all of Holly's dishes, I did all the small mammal dishes.
Which is amazing.
And when they got here, it was already all done for them to be able just to feed everybody.
Will we ever see Satan on camera someday?
Not unless you're on Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon's seen him.
Patreon is the only place that gets to see Satan. Oh,
Gotta give him some benefits.
All right, so everyone's kind of hiding today because it's a nice windy day today. Hello, raccoons. Okay. I have something for the bunnies.
What is Satan? Satan is
A 24 to 26 foot reticulated python.
a mean son of a gun.
Mean snake. Look at what I got, guys.
Oh, look at them all. They're whoo.
Here you go. Now these bunnies are not for food. These are
Jess
Chloe,
girl.
go back up.
Leave the gate
Go
open.
up. Go. Go. Get.
All their ears just went up the same time. That's awesome. Look, you can go inside.
They can't fit, but they love to eat these. Hi, Gimme. So this is Gimme. This is Stu. That's Alice in Wonderland Rabbit. That one doesn't have a name because she was supposed to be rehomed. That's Fury. And then my favorite rabbit just ran into its hole. So,
No, we didn't kick the dog. That
No.
wasn't. That was a wolf over. A
Talking
wolf
to a
dog
different
over there.
wolf.
That wasn't Chloe.
oh yeah, Chloe's not that vocal.
Satan's my favorite.
Hey,
No.
Holly, can you put Chloe out
Satan's
up here?
pretty darn cool, but
Chloe.
There they go. Yum, yum, yum,
I'm
yum,
on
yum,
the
yum.
$5 Patreon. How do I get to the $10?
You go into your account and just, see, don't you just love him?
The little nose.
Oh, no, this one, he's so cute. He's my favorite. She's my favorite. You go there and you just click upgrade and you can upgrade your account. I just sent out all the stuff for the $100 and the $250 tiers. So all your stuff is coming. I got all of the shipped confirmation, so they're coming. We don't normally rescue farm life or domesticated animals unless they really have no other place to go. So that's why we have rabbits.
Have you ever seen those giant rabbits? I've
Oh,
seen them.
yeah.
We've never had them here, though.
I love them.
And say if I were to pretty
Hi,
much
Kenny.
anytime get a rabbit, it'd probably be a giant.
This one's my
Yeah, they're
favorite,
almost the
though.
size of your lab.
I know, they're awesome.
They're really cool.
And he'd eat the grass, too, so...
You know what's funny?
The last time they had one of these, they could all fit in it.
They can fit in that little tiny
Those,
house.
what kind of rabbits are those?
These are lion heads. They're one of my favorite breeds of rabbit. So it just kind of was fortunate that they needed a place to go. Well, 3 of them needed a place to go. What happened was the Humane Society. Okay, so we rescued Hank from a very, very neglectful situation. Hank is also a lion head who's at my house right now recovering, who I'm bringing out tomorrow. He's fully recovered. He had an eye infection and it's all taken care of. I usually take those kind of animals home to make sure that they get care constantly. Anyway, I got him. He was very, very lonely. So when I went to go rescue possums from a sanctuary, they had just acquired 2 lion heads from the Humane Society, a male and a female that were spayed and neutered. And I was like, that's perfect because they're neutered. Hank won't have any issues with them. We'll just bring them in. Hank immediately started getting along with them. He was so happy. He was hopping around. He was ecstatic.
I was hoping you saw that.
And you know what happened?
Actually, Ashley, if I may correct you.
Rylan told me that I need to get up. I understand that. So anyway, they needed a place to
They don't
go.
know who Rylan is.
And
Little
then-
girl.
Then what happened was we brought them here. They started getting along really, really, really well. 3 weeks later, not only did one of them have babies, another one had babies too. Because not only were they not spayed and neutered, they were actually both females. So the Humane Society lied to the sanctuary, and then when they came here, they had babies, which are those. We rehomed what we could, and that's what we have left over. So
No, we haven't had miniature donkey.
not yet.
Rabbits do better than goats. I would probably agree at this point. And Holly, a giant rabbit is just like a miniature donkey.
Must be why I want one.
It's a little donkey that hops.
I'd actually think that you beg to differ with that. This is Squeakers. He's a Coda Monday, also known as a Kawadi.
Hi, Bubba. Hi, beautiful boy.
He's
You're
already
so
eaten
cute.
this morning.
Huh? All of them.
How much are they? No idea how much a miniature donkey is.
I just gotta do cats and I'm done.
Okay. That's pretty impressive.
I know.
All right, let's go give the Bobcat some catnip, shall we? And that's Odie Cologne. He's a skunk.
Hi,
Me and
Odie.
Odie had her food today, so she's very fat and happy. She's actually almost ate her entire bowl already.
He's fappy.
Then that's Carter. He's a boy. That's why he's separated from all the rest of them. And the reason Carter has a bigger
Emily.
enclosure than all the females is because all those females freaking dig. And I'm not having them destroy my enclosure because they dig. So then we have alligators here. That's Soli, Wazowski, and Randall. They
Hi,
ate
guys.
on Thursday, so they're fat and happy too. Zeus and Lexi, they're in their night run right now because it's a windstorm going on. Gotta make sure no trees fall and let them out. I even of the wolves. I pulled all the line so that Holly had no dishes today, except for 2.
Oh, pulled the line. I'm like, what line?
Pulled the line of dishes. So Holly's gonna come feed the cats too, so you'll go be able to see the cougars.
The cougar.
The cougars.
Which is pacing right there, waiting for food.
There's a, oh, there, Ferdinand!
Hi, girl.
Oh, she's hungry. Run, Ferdy, run!
Yes, we do have one of the alligators is Randall. One of them is Sully.
One of them's Wazowski. And then
One
we
of
have
them's
Rex.
Wazowski.
Rex came with his name.
Is Bob a fluffy cat? Bob
Bobcat. We're
is
going to go
the
see the
Bobcat.
Bobcat.
Sorry,
His name
my
is Jake.
dyslexic reading again. Ashley's running 100 miles an hour.
I know I have so much to do when I get home.
Hi, boy.
Hi! Look at this. You don't growl at your sister. Don't growl at your sister. You
Want
don't
catnip
need to
ball?
be upset.
Mmm.
He wants that.
He needs this right here first. I know.
Give that to me.
Eat the pills.
Oh, that's the pills. He said we should notice a difference in 3 days.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
He's on Rimadol now.
I notice difference. How long?
3 days.
3 days.
Okay.
At most. So he's got to eat that. I got to make sure he gets the medication. Okay, so
She's definitely had coffee. Actually, no.
I have.
Not.
I've had.
Oh.
I had.
Well, that would explain.
I
She
had
had yummy coffee.
I had 2 cups of
And
coffee
Red
at
Bull.
home. I had 2 cups of coffee at home.
Oh,
then
my
I went through
goodness.
and I got my.
So let me tell you, this is like
Do you wanna
the
skip
best. She's getting a whole chicken,
Oh,
so I was gonna let him finish.
Nice,
and I'll
sweet
do-
girl.
I just don't want her to go steal it from him. Then I had I went and got Starbucks, and then I
But not just any coffee. Nespresso.
had 2 Nespressos this morning, and I just ordered brand new flavors. They got peppermint in and gingerbread. Super excited. Just ordered those. But then Holly had to go to the doctor, and so I took my kids this morning. He's squeaking.
Yeah, she wants that chicken.
Oh, okay. Girl, don't be a brat. Here, let me. You have something else? Here. Come here, girl. Come here, girl.
Sorry, I want that chicken, not a.
She follows Holly because she knows Holly. Anyway, so I had all that this morning, and now I'm having a Red Bull because I have a ton to do. So, oh, here we go. So there's Maxwell. Max is a cougar, known as a cougar, puma, or a mountain lion.
Hi, buddy.
Stronger than a lion or a tiger, pound for pound. Go this way. Ow! Good morning. I love his little chirp.
Shoes and catnip today.
Dr. Anderson was like, he sounds just like a kitten.
A kitten.
I was like, God, I love you and Brenda. I have such good vets and vet techs. They're amazing. Meow, meow, meow. First of all, I want to try this. This is catnip spray.
I'm so happy to get to see Jinx.
Let's see what he thinks of that first.
You want to spray it on my shoes too?
No.
I was kidding.
He doesn't. He likes the odor of your feet better. Meow, meow, meow. Jinx, come here. Jinx, come here. Come here.
It's breezy. I wouldn't say it's
Come
super
here.
windy.
It's pretty breezy. It's pretty constant. Supposedly we had an earthquake last night.
I felt it. You
4.5.
didn't?
I was rage cleaning, so I felt nothing. I was in pure
I was
anger
like,
mode
what
last
the
night.
heck was that? I thought someone ran into my house.
Well, supposedly Aaron's parents' TV started moving and stuff, and Aaron's like, "Did you feel the earthquake?" And I'm like, "No." And then Chef goes, "I think I felt it. I think it woke me up." I was like, "It was before you went to bed." He was like, "Oh, then I guess I didn't feel it."
I felt it. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the heck happened. It felt like almost like a car hit my house, but not that intense.
Jinx.
So maybe a motorcycle or a bicycle.
Jinx. Jinx.
And I turned on my cameras and I'm looking
Jinx.
around and I see the cat's outside acting funny. I go, what was
Yeah, I
that?
came on the cameras to check the animals out here. All of them were fast asleep. Oh, Dan, he loves it.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Oh.
Can you just grab it?
Yeah.
That's so cute. It's
He
mine.
loves it. He loves it so much. Meow, meow. He's so overwhelmed. He's like, Holly's coming with chicken. Jeremy's shoes are in here. There's catnip.
Ashley's shoes. Don't. There's spray.
There's so many.
I'm so stimulated.
There's so many good things here. So this is our Bobcat. He's 9 years old. This is Jinxie.
God, 9 years old already?
Uh-huh.
Holy cow. Dr. Anderson is amazing. I did not feel the earthquake. Lots did. Loud sounds from earthquake. Oh, lots did have.
Oh, he loves that. Look at that. Danny's so happy.
He's doing his rounds. Catnip ball, Jeremy's shoes, sniff the wood, your shoes, back to the ball.
He loves a catnip ball, Holly.
Look for Holly. Oh,
He's like slowly waiting for you to come here and give him food.
Food trumps catnip ball.
You can let him eat in front of everybody. People like that.
Most handsome Robert Cat out there.
Isn't he?
He is pretty handsome. And weren't you just talking about emergency contingency plans? We were.
Yep. Well, because somebody asked if we had it for a fire, and we said fire.
Hi, bud.
I haven't eaten for an entire day. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
You know what you do?
I'm late again. Not too late. Dog and ball. Dog and ball. Weren't we just talking about? Oh. Yeah. Were you the one that sent us the Celsius last year?
So he's gonna eat his chicken. Ow. I'm not gonna take it, I promise.
You can eat your chicken.
He usually takes it in to his little cubby.
Well, he knows that he's being recorded, so he's not saying.
I'll be a superstar.
I'm gonna blow up the internet right now. He did narrative. This is so good.
A voiceover?
Yeah.
That would be a good one for a voiceover.
I did do a voiceover for Luther and the raccoon and the possum.
They do purr like regular cats.
Because they're in the small cat category, which means that they have the ability to purr, which means they have infused cartilage in the back of their throat instead of a bone like a lion or a tiger, where they actually have that bone allowing them to not purr and roar instead.
He's being so dainty right now. I'm on camera. Must eat politely. Morning, everyone.
Because it's not chicken wings. When he goes for those party wings, it's a party over there.
I know.
You take the bones out, right?
No,
Nope.
absolutely not. They don't get that in the wild. They don't get to get their little mice and rabbits filleted. They eat bone and all. It's very good for their teeth. It's very good for your dogs and your cats and all that stuff to have bone.
As long as
you don't cook it first. So people's confusion of like, don't feed your dog a turkey. It has nothing to do with the fact of the turkey bone being that meaning the turkey bone. It has to do with the fact that you're giving them a cooked turkey bone, which allows it to splinter. Like on the wishbones, they get really flexible as you pull them because they've been cooked.
people are just noticing how fast you're talking right now.
I'm trying to get the live done so I can go with my stuff.
So the faster you talk, the faster live's
Faster
over.
it goes.
Yep.
So I'm thinking about
I've seen that.
giving the raccoons one of the little baby pools and taking that one up for the slider.
No.
No.
Leave that nice thick trough. If we start dumping that pool every day, it's gonna start creasing it. It's gonna be ruined within a week.
Dog and Ball just made $5 in tips for you all today. I just got to put it in the bank for tomorrow.
Thank you. So sweet of you. It's pretty.
He is a
lovely.
pretty nice color.
Now you're starting to get that blue tint to him.
Yeah, that hue that he gets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's very, very, very pretty. He's like, excuse me, there's something about being recorded while I eat that I don't.
Oh.
Don't worry,
I
Jinx.
feel.
I don't like.
I didn't really hear any noise with it. I just felt it. Well, I did hear a little bit of noise, but it wasn't very much.
I'm just glad that I wasn't carrying one of those tanks into my truck when it happened.
Oh, yeah.
The earthquake?
Yeah, because I
It
have
wouldn't
to
have
walk
thrown
between
you off.
Aaron's caddy and my. With that big tank, I was carrying it all cattywampus already. So like, I have Aaron's truck and his caddy, and then I had my truck and Aaron's car, and it was like, I really got to get my car sold.
They got a used car lot at their house.
So
And I have the Mustang inside.
they did just shock my water system.
Oh,
so I
God.
was sneezing a lot yesterday. So I think maybe I did sneeze through it.
It's for like camouflage and natural coloring. If they
my
were all
goodness.
one
I
solid
love
color, they
Salvador.
would stand out like a sore thumb.
Not on purpose. I screamed.
Why?
I picked up this tube to fill it up, and I put my hand in there just to shake it, and all of a sudden something hit me, and it's going like this.
No, it's not.
Freaking rat! Are
Better
you
view
kidding?
than I do. I'm just getting its butt.
A rat came out of Salvador's insectivore tube.
Oh, nice.
Scared the living daylights out of me.
That's like when Jeremy and I were in the back, and I was pulling down a box of something, and the rat jumped out and landed on me.
on your
Oh.
right on your face.
Right on my face, and I like it was more of not like a scared, it was like so
It
disgusted.
was a shock, like ah!
Yeah.
Trust me, Salvador was sound asleep, and then he stood
Jinx!
up and was like, "What was that?" And then he went back to sleep.
Can you imagine Salvador sticking his tongue down there and being like, yeah,
What was that? A little dirty day.
Yeah,
different.
it's like rat butt.
That's a new flavor.
It's rat butt.
Yum. How'd the rat die? It was killed by
I'm
Salvador's
wondering
tongue.
if it got stuck in there.
Prop would be a good guess.
Yeah, if it was head first, oh yeah. Because it's slippery, you can't back up. Unless it got its tail up there, because their tails are pretty...
Well, I turned it sideways, was going, make it rattle.
It's gonna come eat this piece of chicken.
No
now.
rattle.
There's one more piece. Are you full or are you gonna have
Does
it?
take him that long, or is he being dainty?
He's being dainty. He usually has it devoured
It's
by
definitely camera stuff.
Well, but at the same time too, this has a lot of meat on it compared to like
now.
chicken wings and
drums
stuff.
and wings.
Yeah.
Better say yes.
That's why he only got 3.
Why do you have to drag it through the sawdust? That's just unwise.
Needs some fiber.
Meow, meow. So this is Jinx, our bobcat. He's our rescue bobcat. He came to us because he had no other place to go. He actually had a really great owner. Duh. That's Jeremy, not me. You attack him. Hey, guess what I got? A new
Red
watch.
Band?
New watch band.
Ooh.
It's the same watch band that I had prior, but it's new.
The Pixel 2... Aw.
You got your
Pixel 2 watch came out.
Don't you hate when you pick your
Well,
watch?
pre-order.
Did
And I
it?
can get 150 for mine, so it brings it down significantly.
Yeah. I was looking at the new Apple Watch, but I am not spending $799
And
on
the
a new Apple Watch.
phone, I'm hearing, other than the USB-C,
I hear they break easy.
is not worth it.
Yeah, I hear
What
that they're
everyone's
breaking
saying.
super easy. You never go with the first release of stuff though. Like you have to go with like the second. Like that's why they have like. Remember when it was like the Apple 3, and then it was like the 3G or what 3S or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you had to get the second one because they had to upgrade it every 6 months because they realized
'Cause
it was
I always had the
completely wrong
SE.
with it. They
Always
did,
had the
They did the
SE.
thing on the iPhone, I guess, with the new titanium because the titanium only
Mhm.
goes around the outside.
Yeah,
it's not the
it's
back.
like really not very functional at all.
Yeah, and so they're showing the bin test that people are literally just sitting down and it's just breaking in half because it's so flexible. And I'm just going,
I'd be so angry.
and people are like, why don't you have a case for it? It's like that's the whole point of getting a titanium phone,
But
right?
you don't
Is-
have to have a case.
Can you do a FaceTime on your watch?
not on
yours?
this one.
No.
I can do a phone call.
I have the
It's a
6.
walkie-talkie.
So I don't
Yeah,
have the newest
not on
one.
the Pixel one either.
And I don't FaceTime. I hate FaceTime more than anything in the world. My Zoom meetings I can handle because I can get my camera set up all nice and
There's
perfect.
someone doing it through Costco yesterday. I'm like, why?
Because people are insane. Don't
And they were
talk to
holding
your
it
phone
right
on
out in front of
speakerphone.
them like this on FaceTime. And I'm like, I just don't,
That is
I
one
don't
of my
get it.
biggest pet peeves is when I'm walking down an aisle and I hear people going blah, 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 and they're having full out speaker conversation
Yeah.
on there. And I'm
Standing in the middle of the aisle.
Going, get an earbud. Like get an earbud. I rather look like I'm talking to myself as a crazy person than be having people hearing the other side of the phone call. And that's mainly because a lot of people who call me, Holly has heard some of my phone calls. And she's like, I don't know how
You wouldn't sound
do
as
it.
crazy if people heard the other end.
That's a good point.
That and the food people there, tasters. They're stuffing their face with one of them
Orders.
as they go to the other one, standing in front of the other one, stuffing their face with another one, and just they have no intention of
You
buying
should-
anything.
Wow, I tried those chicken nuggets they had yesterday, the lightly breaded ones. So good, I bought them.
and the kids just running from one to the
Yeah.
other to the other to the other. I'm just like, oh, it just drives me insane.
Jeremy's so funny. We went to go. God, it's been a long time since we've been in Costco. It was like when we were doing tours. We went to Costco because he loves that. We
rolled that way.
We had to pick up like fruits and veggies and stuff for everything.
And containers. I think we were getting containers.
Yeah. And so we stopped by. We got all that stuff. And I'm not kidding you. I watched like Jeremy's anxiety level go from like a 0 to a 200 in like 30 seconds.
Oh my god!
And
I think they do it.
The cart. People move for you.
You probably gotta take that. Seattle 206.
No, it's on my business phone.
Yeah, I see someone ahead of me, and I go, I know they're gonna do it, and they'll turn their cart sideways and just walk away to go get something, or I'm going around the corner and everyone will be parking their thing right by the food thing and you can't get around them. Or they're standing in the middle having a phone conversation with, oh, it's just,
She stopped talking.
I can't.
She like turned her cart completely sideways.
I put my earbuds in and I'll listen to like Chopin or something to try and be calm. It helps out a lot.
I met your Sherry.
Sherry, yeah.
When I did that, like I was in the wide, and Aaron's like, "Isn't that Holly's sister?" I'm like, "Keep walking." Keep walking.
Sherry won't talk to you for 10 minutes.
No, she wouldn't, but she was in the center, and I knew if Sherry was there, there was more of you there.
She was in the wine section?
She was walking past the wine section. I was in the wine section.
I say, what is she doing?
They have their wine advent calendars, and Aaron's like, "You want to get this?" And I'm like, "I don't want to spend $100 on wine."
Let you know.
Bumper cars? Oh, if I started playing bumper cars, I'd be arrested.
When I'm there, half the time I'm there by myself.
Jinx is getting the winter coat, and yes, Jinx is probably on the tad over the weight you would see one in the wild.
So yesterday I'm at Costco and I see Holly's sister walking down the aisle, and I went, God, I just don't have time to stop and talk. I want to get my stuff done and go home. So we go through, we get all of our stuff. $500 later, and we're at the checkout, and I strategically plan. This is the kind of person I am. I put all my heavy stuff on the cart first, so that when the people box it, they put all the heavy stuff. I help them. Like, this is the heavy stuff. This goes in first. This is the chips. They go on top. Like, it makes me so angry. And so.
Oh yeah, road rage inside Costco is real.
I'm separating it, and then I look up, and Holly's mom, dad, and her sister are sitting there like this. All three of them in a trio. And she's calling Holly going, Ashley's here. You need to come upstairs. And so Holly comes over, and you can just see him like, and I'm just like,
I love my family. Yesterday was a long day.
Yeah, we'll see some wolves today.
Pumpkin patches are a long day in general.
Oh, it was.
And it was stopped. It was full at the pumpkin patch when we drove by.
We went first thing in the morning.
So it wasn't bad?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We left as soon as it started getting.
So we are going to be picking up pumpkins for the cockatoos, the parrots, and all the animals out here, the raccoons. So we'll be going live here and giving them all pumpkins for you guys so you can see them. We'll cut the tops off. They love pulling the guts out of them and just playing out with it and all that stuff. Especially the raccoons. They'll stick their hands in it and be like, ugh. And like they'll
be pulling out pumpkin guts.
Look at how much he loves that, Dad.
I'm watching.
Dad, he absolutely loves his little catnip ball. He's so
Can we see Blue and Labs?
Not today. I'm not going to be live very long.
Blue is not white, so.
He rolled in all the livers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all the lizards loved it.
Did they?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go see.
Basically, the cats love it. Wolves roll in it.
So we got a whole bunch of livers that was for someone was feeding their dog, right? And their dog didn't like it.
No, it wasn't allergic to it.
Oh, well, that would be an unlike. But organ meat is very healthy. And I tried it with our lizards, our monitors, and little Gator, he loved it.
Oh, by the way, girl buried her.
Hey, Rachel sent you some worsties.
Thank you for the weenies.
Cat paws. Got cat paws coming in too. Wow. Meow, meow. When's the last time you gave him some? Oh, we really got to do his claws today.
Is this for the ducks? Come here, ducky ducks. So we get these kind of things for the ducks. Cook shrimp! Cook shrimp! Come and get it! No,
I like them breaded and fried.
not them. They like this.
No, chicken livers.
Oh, no. Okay. Let's go this way.
Whew,
That's
that's very
strong
shrimpy.
shrimp. I know, I gotta go throw it in the trash can. Sulcatas are staying in because they're.
They want to be
You know what?
warm.
We need to bring the goats back here so they can eat all the leaf crisps.
That would be
They
good.
love maple leaves.
Oh, I gotta move all those little logs.
Oh, just much this way.
No, so they don't.
They,
And we're trying to keep him from jumping all over the place, right?
well, we can. Well, I guess it won't work. Anyway,
Does Ferdy ever get toys? I've never known a duck to play with a toy.
me neither.
Have you
Yeah,
seen those
come on.
chicken balls? They put chickens in these big rolling
Yes,
balls.
I never have.
They put, so free ranging chickens, they'll put them in this big, like, gladiator ball, and they just roll around eating the grass so that hawks and eagles can't get to them.
How do they eat the grass if there's
It's like a white, it looks like a dome, like half, you know, that geodesic dome? Kind of like that, only fully round.
Huh.
It is
I
interesting.
want to try something with the wolves. I want to try catnip with them. So, we're going to go over this way.
It would be pretty funny if Ferdinand played with toys. Give him a rope ball, rope swing. Luther! 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 Willow! Hi, beautiful girl.
Hi. So this is Willow. This is Luther. You ready? Let's see if they like catnip.
Willow's on the bit plumper side also.
Ooh, that's strong.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Well, it must be good. Willow's licking it too.
Here.
Happy Willow. Happy Luther. Oh my goodness. They do have fluffy butts. All of their winter coats are all coming in pretty strong now.
Oh, there's Nitro.
That's how we keep all of our rocks clean here.
We get them polished. by
Mhm.
wolves.
My sister sent me an interesting article on wolves yesterday.
Did she?
They're finding that the gut biome in wild wolves can actually help alleviate any IBS in domestic dogs,
That would make total sense, actually.
because domestic dogs have lost that biome.
Well, and not to mention that, like, their bodies are made to break down heavier foods
Mhm.
than a dog.
And that it also said the raw meat diet that we're putting our dogs on doesn't affect them the same way as like a wolf would, because our domestic dogs have lost the biome to process the raw meat diet the way that wolves do. So they're gonna see they're working on creating a treatment, a pill, something that they would be able to. God, this is terrible camera to work here.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, and it got me thinking
Didn't I have some?
It got me thinking what we could have lost, what we may have lost from our ancestors versus right now.
Well, you know what a lot of that is? Magnesium. Huge. All of us have a magnesium deficiency. Everyone should be taking magnesium. My kids take magnesium. I take magnesium.
What is she spraying on the rocks?
Catnip.
Catnip spray. We're just
Trying it out.
testing down a little bit. Oh, never mind. There you go.
Hi, Nina.
Yeah, there are supplements for the gut biome. I've had gut issues too, so I've taken, but
Flora.
it's just really interesting
They
what domestic dogs have lost from that transition.
Well,
Hi, beautiful.
Technically, people's bodies were made to be able to heal themselves. Technically, so your body
Kombucha,
should be
I do that too.
self-healing. But we've taken so many things away from our bodies.
And are putting so many things in them that shouldn't be there.
Bad things in them. So I take Celtic salt every morning, and I take magnesium. I do magnesium spray because your body absorbs it better to help my body alkaline itself and to help it replenish itself with all the minerals it needs.
Oh no, the biome I was talking about is from strictly wild wolves, not
These wolves.
captive.
You smell Milo drool?
They smell good. I love you.
So these guys are pretty remarkable. Very honored to be able to work with them.
Oh, I bet. Dog and ball.
Hi, Luther. Hi, bud. You give me one second? Don't use air paper. Hi.
It's Dylan's store, by the way. LOL. Dylan's store?
Oh yeah, those are.
What's that?
They've sent in lots of stuff. They've written letters for us.
Oh, very cool.
Hello.
Yeah, after the cancer in the tongue thing, I'm making a conscious effort to try to put healthier things in my body versus.
Well, and see, it really does. When you really start researching it, it's pretty intense. Like what we introduce our bodies to on a daily basis with chemicals and all of that stuff. She's in her pool.
Yeah. Her
Calvin.
ankle deep pool.
It's winter time.
Oh, Craig said it's me. Okay, so
Yeah,
Craig on here
is
is.
Dylan's store. Hi.
Craig sent the bark box stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Correct? Question mark. So I don't know if that's Dan was asking.
Dan was asking.
Asking Craig.
So, when my husband got cancer, I started doing a lot of research. I threw away anything that was not natural, like as far as, I switched all over to like soy. Like if I'm gonna burn anything, it's gonna be soy and natural. Do a lot of diffusers, but you have to be careful with that because a lot of oils are not safe for kids or animals also, so you have to be careful with that. I stopped mopping my floors with anything that's not natural. Because your animals lay on their floors and their animals can get high cancer rates because of that. And in the US, we have to be even more cautious because FDA fast tracks things, whether it's dangerous for us or not. They fast track,
Okay.
and they actually, we have like, I forget the exact number, but it's in the tens of thousands of chemicals that no other place in the world consider them safe, but we do.
It was actually Hickey's Crafty Creations that sent the bark boxes, and they're sending more.
They are, yes. They've texted me.
Who's the alpha?
There is no such thing as alpha. It's not real. It's a made-up concept. The gentleman who actually created the alpha concept, David Metch, has been trying to get his book pulled off the shelves. He made a life career of trying to pull that book off and explain to people how that really works, that dynamic really works. And it was just such a #1 seller that the publishers would not pull it. So
There's a matriarch, but there's no
there can
alpha.
be matriarch, but it's more of a mother, father, and kids. It's family dynamic. So you're dusty. You're dusty. Luther. Night night. Hi, buddy. Hi, night girl. So Nitro's our kitten wolf. He likes to rub on you like a kitten. Luther. Come here. But anyway, it was good yesterday to get a big thing taken off our list. We got our walkthrough done yesterday. We'll be having a USDA inspection coming up
Any
in the
day.
next 5 or 6 months. They just pop in at random, so we don't know when they're going to stop by. We have all that stuff happening, and we're pretty prepared for it at any time normally. And we're pretty blessed to have the people in our lives to help us continue doing what we're doing. So what we're doing right now is we're offering symbolic adoptions. I'm going to be getting those out today and tomorrow. I have almost all of them made, the PDF files for you guys to get your recognition of the animal which you guys have adopted. So it's coming. I had to get a good system going, and then after I get that good system going, I'm passing that on to April C, and she's going to be doing it for me, so I don't have to.
We do have an owl.
So, but that's all coming to you guys. I got Calvin done and Cocoa done, and I have a lot more work to do, but I have templates set up, so now I can go bam, bam, wham, bam, 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 bam.
A photo for you.
Okay.
For when we set up someone's now. You're gonna love it. Hi, honey bunnies.
Yeah, I like that. I can actually respond like that. When she's talking, sometimes I can't butt in.
Cute.
That boy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That is it not you? I know, it's not you.
You guys will get to see it later.
Love you.
Got your COVID jab on Wednesday?
They don't like the wind. It's not their favorite time. We also have our sweatshirts and stuff on Etsy. So this is another way to contribute back.
That's so funny you just said that, because just got a question. Did you fix your Etsy?
My Etsy hasn't been broken.
Didn't someone say that? I thought a few people
My
said the other day.
Pinterest, they said,
Oh, was
not
it
going
Pinterest?
to the direct
Okay.
link. But yeah, no, my Etsy's been fine.
We got some 10 big loves coming from Penny.
Big love, big love, big love.
Any backstory on Luther? They all have backstories.
He came in like a wrecking ball.
He eats everything.
I was on the phone with my mom while I was on hold, and I was like,
Oh, there's a stressor. I'm on hold and I'm on the phone with Mom.
He's super sensitive. He knows I made fun of him.
I was telling my mom how like they play the same riff over and
Oh,
over and
man.
over and over again.
It's-
So I was making up my song of like,
It's on purpose just to
I
drive you
hate
crazy.
being on hold. I just need to cancel that now.
Was Pinterest fixed?
I'll do it today. I've been a little busy. Yeah, it will be because Prime Day's tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. I have
I'm no
everything
longer a
added
Prime
to-
visitor.
I have everything added
Or
to my cart
member.
for my kids' Christmas, so that I can see if it goes on a major sale.
We
so that
gotta
I can.
bring out some extra zip ties.
I know I need some for the sharp over there.
I found the big ones.
Did you?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, we can't let visitors in yet.
We might not ever be able to again. So if you want us to continue to be an operation, you want us to continue to be able to rescue animals, and if you want us to continue to be able to give animals a safe home so that they don't have to be euthanized, we do need your help. So if you log on to any of our platforms, in the link in our bio, the Popple account, go to that, click on that link, and right at the top it says new symbolic adoptions. Those symbolic adoptions, if we can get enough people, which is 3,000 people at about $20 a month, we would be able to continue to operate and do what we're doing and continue to do what we're doing because of you. So that's what we need. We also, or if you want a good tax write-off for the end of the year, we will be involved heavily in the Giving Thursday. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Or if you win that Powerball.
Or if you win that Powerball, which I gotta stop by and buy my tickets. I want enough money to be able to get my Powerball
Next ticket?
tickets, yeah.
Awesome.
So Anyway, we're needing that to
Esteban says the animals are beautiful and royal.
They are. You want to be royal.
Because you're not because we'll put the food the perfect way. Make sure your shrimp
That's
has
so
tail
true.
on it.
It's so true. Oh, our animals are so bougie. It's like they'll come up and they'll be like, this shrimp doesn't have a tail on it.
Dog and Ball meant
Worth it.
Pinterest because they really want to get the coat that Ashley had. Which one? She's got quite
the
a few.
want to?
Oh, my want to coat. I'll add that today.
I love it. It's amazing. I'm actually thinking about getting the purple one just for at home.
I'll add my want to today. Oh, I gotta add the heated vest for Lisa too. She texted me yesterday and said, add that heated vest because I want to buy it. So I'll add that today. I'll add my want to jacket, and I gotta get the symbolic adoptions done, and I gotta get my Pinterest leak working, and I gotta get ADT's been canceled though. It only took 3 hours of my life, but ADT has been canceled.
Now you just gotta get on the phone with AT&T.
Stop. Can't do it today. I cannot do it today.
What if you could pay someone to actually do it for you?
I'm so good at
Wouldn't
it.
that be a good business? You should start a business like that.
I'm so good
I'll
at
take
it.
care of it for you. It's like $10. You go and cancel a service for them.
I'm sure they would love it. I'm like, yeah, I can do that for you. I just need your social security number, your mother's maiden name,
And a monthly
your
donation.
password for your account number, your phone number, all this information they need to verify you.
There is an online service that you can do that from. You just push a button to cancel and they take care of the canceling for you.
Yeah, that's for like subscriptions to Netflix and stuff. That's
Yeah,
not
I don't
for-
know if
that's
it
not for
works.
ADT
It doesn't
and
work
all
for
that
stuff
kind
like
of
that.
No, it doesn't work like that. It takes 3.5 hours to cancel ADT. Just FYI, it's worse than going on the phone with the IRS.
Does Ashley get a kickback from everything she links? If
Yeah.
so, if she doesn't, she should.
I do, and I only link stuff that I like. So even if it's only 50 cents to $1, it's only stuff that I truly like that I link to that.
Good luck with ADT. We had to cancel 4 times before they actually shut it off.
Don't tell me that!
That's what Nicole's saying. Oh, we do have good news about our YouTube, huh?
Our YouTube gets to be monetized in another 3 weeks because they have to go through another thing to be able to monetize.
So you guys get commercials.
No,
But those commercials help us.
Oh, Nicole said she spent probably a total of 7 hours on the phone with them.
Yeah, that
Oh.
sounds like a typical AT&T phone call for me.
Maybe they're in cahoots. They're actually part of the
They
same.
both start with A's.
The best part is that because that makes a difference.
Baby.
I'm sorry, I can't use you. You start with an A.
Wait a minute. I know what's going on here.
Can't go to
Apple.
Arby's.
I know.
Albertsons.
You're all the same. Oh, Lord.
I was trying to cancel my order online and I couldn't do it. No, I tell you what, this weekend was it was such an exhausting
It's
weekend.
not too bad. So you can see the
This is actually relaxing right now.
trees
I
aren't
know.
moving too much. It's just more noise than you.
No, it is very windy.
But you're just hearing the noise. You're not
But it's-
feeling it.
It's the trees are doing this, Jeremy.
That's why I'm looking at the trees and not seeing any of that. Anyway,
You're not seeing them move?
I'm not saying they're not moving. I'm just saying it's not as windy as it sounds on this. See? Those are the only 2 trees moving at the moment.
You need to get
Because
out.
there's no breeze. Give it a second.
Maybe it's just not affecting me. What state? We're in Washington State.
Nitro. Nanai. 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 He's like, no. Okay, next animal. They're done with us. They're all relaxed over here. Luther, Willow.
Then ADT delayed the new homeowners from getting service because the 30 days hadn't passed yet.
Well, you know what? There's your first sign not to go with ADT. God gave you a sign saying, don't get this company. Period.
Yeah. Go get a Ring camera.
Go get her. No, actually, I might go to Simply Safe.
Well, if you do Ring, you can get $1 million if you catch an alien on it.
First of all, that's ludicrous. Second of all, I'm not that impressed with Ring, to be quite honest. Their
And when
camera
people
quality
might
is
put a
crap.
little plastic alien toy in front of the ring, and like, I've got it.
And let me tell
In
you
front
what.
of their camera, a little.
The
you
Ring
should.
does not decipher very well between cat and packages.
In St. Bernard.
So if Todd goes and he sits in my package zone,
Uh-huh.
my package zone goes off. So it's just like, you have a package. You
Your
have movement.
in-laws had them for 30 years. That's a lot of money.
How many packages do you get that don't ever show up because of the cash?
Oh, 500 at least. But 99. It's anyway. It is what it is. But I had ADT all growing up.
Ludicrous, isn't it,
I had
Nathan?
ADT for 8 years myself, personally. 5 of those years it didn't work. So.
The police department told me Saturday that WYZE cameras are really good. I've never heard of Wise.
Good. Yeah, Wise is good. Those are kind of cool because they actually you can get them with suction cups where it's.
That's funny. Someone on the other platform said the exact same thing, almost the exact same time.
Yeah, why? Look at that nice breeze. You gotta go this way because all these trees are swaying like crazy.
Are they?
That's a big tree. Oh, I'm not a big fan of the wind, but at the same time, I love it. Willow,
They said they're very cost effective also. I'll have to look into it. I've never heard of
they're
them.
like $29.99 or $39.99.
Mm-hmm. Yep, fall colors are starting to come in.
It is fall. Holly's walking up that way. I'm going to walk up this way. Windy.
And the app is free. And they might be on sale on Prime Day.
They probably will be. I looked into the Wise cameras already. I just want a system. Like I want an actual security system, Cove or Simply Safe or Ring. I'm not really a fan of Ring, to be quite honest. I like Simply Safe better. I tend to get alerts quicker through Simply Safe than I do through the Ring. We have Simply Safe out here in certain areas.
Farron likes the Wise too.
Yeah, why? They're good. Those are just cameras though with alerts. That's not a security system.
Well, it has an app, so there's something going on.
But it's not being monitored 24/7. They don't have
by a real
carbon
person.
monoxide.
Yeah.
They don't have, like the fire protection and all that kind of stuff. Like, I like when my phone rings because my hallway got too foggy that it read that it had a fire and was hot.
TD said Ring's a joke. Well, to be perfectly fair, I think they were one of the first ones on the game, and they've probably. I mean, I know there's been a lot of crimes documented on Rings.
Yeah, Ring is like number 12 on the list.
Oh, they've gone down quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no, for security, not just for a Ring system for your cell phone. 24/7 security, they're number 12. Where Simply Safe is like 4 or 5, and Cove is number 2, and ADT, believe it or not, is actually in the top 5. But that's because they've been doing it for 120 years.
And they contract out too, don't they, to different companies?
They contract
ADT?
out to have different companies install it, not to.
My uncle used to work for them a long time ago.
Here's the thing.
You're down 20% in one of them.
ADT said, they're like, well, hey, if your system hasn't worked for 5 years, we'll upgrade you and we'll give you a whole bunch of discounts. And I'm like, unless it's like cheaper than $500, I don't want it. Like, I would rather invest into another system.
A month?
The equipment.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't want it.
God.
And they're like, oh, it will be way under 500 because you've been with us for over 8 years.
Can you
and I was
live
like,
chat now?
I was like, okay. So I said, go ahead and send me a quote. She sent me the quote. It was for like $2,000 some $100. They're like, we'll give it to you for $798. I'm like,
ADT's that high because it's impossible to cancel.
it should be lower because it takes you 12 months. I mean, they just made their money back.
I use Blink. Yeah, I heard Blink was alright.
Blink is crap.
They have good battery life too, from what I understand.
No, I have 4 Blinks. I threw them all away. I was done. Odie, come here. Come say hi. Not a fan of Blink. If it works for you, though, more power to you.
Sorry, Mark, she didn't like it.
It did work for me.
I like yours better, Dan.
What's that?
I use Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson cameras.
Oh, Oh, that's not. There's no point.
80 cheese to high. Oh, you already said that.
So this is
I have 2 German. Actually, I like that one better. 2 German Shepherds.
I have a Milo.
Yeah.
I like literally don't lock my door. If anyone walks through my door, Milo.
We need to get that on
Good
camera
luck.
one day. Like plan.
His power box.
Yeah. Because it's pretty intimidating.
Hi, Odie. Wrong way. Can I open it this way?
Hi, buddy. You're so cute.
Watch your
You're
fingers.
so cute. You're so cute.
Beautiful scratches. Good morning. How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, speaking of batteries, did you ever talk to Fi about the collars?
No, I gotta call them still. But me and customer service, we're gonna take a break today from customer service.
Your Blink battery lasts 8 months. Yeah, I heard they
My
were good,
Blink
but-
battery lasted about 5.
But Ashley drains heaters and
They're
cell phone batteries.
outside. They're outside. My neighbor got it and recommended it. I'm seeing if you have fleas. Because if you do, I gotta give you flea treatment. I need my flea comb. What is this? Is this dust or flea? Stop. Stop moving. For just a second. Let me look. Don't try to bite me.
Leave my fleas alone. Those are my friends.
No, it's just dirt. You just are dusty. It's not fleas. I was gonna say it's not really flea season right now, so that would be weird.
I'll make your customer service calls for you, Ashley. They don't like me.
They don't like me either. Trust me, Jeremy will tell you that I get a lot of my own
Oh,
way.
she scared my customer service person. We were both on the phone with customer service, and my customer
You were
service
walking
person
through.
got scared.
Okay, Odie.
Oh, he can definitely bite, yes.
Oh, he bites hard, man. He's got some good bacteria on his teeth
he
also.
didn't let go neither.
Let's go see our new rescues, and then we're gonna sign out. This way.
And
I'll
he
get that checked out.
and he shakes when he bites.
That's not normal. All right.
I just got 3 months of free cell service. Yeah, Ashley will probably get 5 months for free, and then after the first month, she'll have to call because they billed her for it anyway. Odie could be our security system.
Oh my gosh. Odie's mean.
Oh, look how cute he is! Ah, let him go! Get him off! I know.
He's so neurotic.
Who? Oh. Chloe's not a big barker at home, but if the dogs next door are playing in their backyard and she barely hears them, she growls.
No.
Urgh.
No.
He looks like a big, lovable dog, but once you flip that switch on him to protect my little ones,
Or me.
or protect Ashley,
Yeah. Milo, when you come up to me, he looks right to me, and then he looks at the person, and it's just immediate. Like, he's waiting for a correction to calm down. Excuse me, watch out.
is there any way you can talk to us? We are talking. Larry?
Come on. No, out. You're not coming in here. All right.
Corn snakes? No, they're not poisonous. They're very easy keepers if you were to get a corn snake. I've always enjoyed them.
Okay. Good thing I came out here yesterday, because I refilled all the propane.
Yeah.
Huh?
Good. I noticed that this morning.
That I refilled the propane?
Yep.
That tank is heavy. I'm like, oh, this won't be too bad. And I walk the tank over, I fill it up, and I'm like,
Remember when we used to do the 100-pounder?
yeah, I do remember that. But that felt 100 pounds. Hi, so this
Corn
is our
snakes
new
are constrictors.
rescue. Our newest
Hi,
rescue.
buddy.
It's nice and warm in here.
Ooh, look at all them roses coming in.
Look at your little handsome rescue.
He's so handsome.
Look at your little rescue.
He's so handsome too, also.
If I didn't have dog doors going outside, I'd let you just come run around my house.
Oh, they have so much fun.
Hello, baby. Hello, sweetheart. You're so cute. You're so precious.
I would like to know how we can get some photos mailed to us.
Gosh, I got somebody who called me that I have to send them some photos. Might be the same people.
He is soft.
I just haven't been able to do it yet. I've been so busy trying to save the sanctuary. I haven't had time to really go outside of that right now. But anyway, this is our newest rescue here.
Patreon's a way to do it, isn't it? Or symbolic adoption.
Symbolic adoption.
That's
or
a way
Patreon,
to do it.
But we don't mail them. It's done through the internet.
Oh, I gotcha.
And the reason that those, if it's the same people, the patch people, they don't have internet. They do it off their phone, so they don't have a way to print it out and stuff like that. It's kind of too high end.
I like them all. I don't have a favorite.
So this right here, this little fella, this
Thank
is
you
name
for the
is
roses.
Vaughn.
Wow, S. Murphy's like
Thanks, Sesame.
140, probably 150 roses.
Hey.
Penny sent in some. How many species of snake do you have in the USA? If you're talking native, I really don't know. A lot.
I'm checking your ears. Go back to your ears. Are they itchy? I gotta clean them out. I gotta clean your ears out. They're very cute. These are very cute. These are very cute. Boop.
We collect. we collect patches.
Yeah, same people. I just haven't had time to send it out to you, to be quite honest. And honestly, I don't have a computer that does CDs anymore. So I gotta
This
get a
is
USB.
Larry and Caroline
I gotta get a
from
USB
Georgia,
drive.
Dublin, Georgia.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking. I have your address and stuff. I wrote it down. I just have to do it. But anyway, these new rescues that came in, they came in not because of a bad owner, but because they just needed a place to go because she just didn't have the time to care for him anymore. So
No, we don't have any indigo snakes.
when Rylan came out here, she was like, because we dropped off Holly, she's like, can I go see the
Dropped off Holly.
I picked her up for a doctor's appointment this morning.
Oh.
My day has been going since 4. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, I remember I saw you respond to my thing early this morning. We need to get one of those animal cage just clear backpacks so you can take ferrets on adventures around the place.
No thanks. Because then I would have animals attacking me to get the ferrets. I would rather not have that happen.
They do have fun with those little leashes, though. I used to take mine to the beach.
I know.
People loved seeing them. If you can join Patreon at the $100 or $250 tier, they send stuff out. Very true, Stephanie.
We do. I just sent Stephanie her stuff. Actually, I sent everybody their
Have you
stuff.
done
so.
any more paw print painting?
We haven't. We have not right now. We've been trying to figure out what's the best line of action to continue to be able to operate. And so we've been kind of putting most of our focus into that. And even though an art auction for our paw prints brings in a few $100s, we really need to build our platform of continued support more than anything. And so if you want to adopt an animal, we do have symbolic adoptions available.
S. Murphy's still sending them in. We're at 380 roses.
I'm so sweet.
Do we have patches?
Thank you for the roses.
Yeah, do it 390 times.
You know what I thought about that, right? Like when I watched the AI things, because people only send in like 4 or 5 at a time. And I'm like, can you imagine? Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses.
no.
Like 450 times.
No,
we don't have patches right now, but we might get some. But you collect firefighter patches, which I have one to send you. My husband's in the fire department. Hi. I love you, Mon. You're very tired, aren't you?
Oh, Ashley, if we do the tie-dye, I'll get her some leather patches engraved also.
Oh, that's right. Nicole.
No interest. What's the story behind the rattlesnake?
Animal control brought it to us because someone owned it illegally.
What about an auction for Christmas gifts?
So we're going to be having that Amazon thing come up here as soon as I can get it.
Yes, Judy, we did get enough hours on YouTube.
We did. Now we have to go through their next step, which takes 2 to 3 more weeks.
Wow, they're still rolling in. 490 now.
It's a lullaby in the night.
We collect police and fire department both.
I know. I watched your thing like you asked me to. Go to sleep, little
What about you?
bunny.
Yeah, I don't think so, Dan.
Isn't he cute? You're welcome. I don't know.
You don't know what the smell is?
I can't smell anything. I'm nose blind right now.
I don't smell anything.
Hi. I'm so in love with you.
Hello, crew, and everyone else. Hi, Nikki.
Hey.
Did you see our video? Larry
Yes,
wants to know.
I did. I watched it. You asked me to, so I did. I watched it. It was very cute.
Which one did you take the back screen thing off? Was it this one?
I didn't take anything off.
Yes, you did, with a razor blade, and it took you...
Oh, yeah, that one.
Okay, I can tell this one is a little foggy.
So I started watching a show on Saturday night.
They said, we hope you liked it.
I did. Ben watched it. Actually, I watched all eight episodes, so 4 hours. I stayed up till like 1 o'clock in the morning watching it.
Wow.
Like my kids went to bed, and I like to start binge watching it. And it's about a lady who lost her daughter, and she just became like a massive alcoholic. But then like it's this like series of like this murder that she's trying to solve, and she feels like she's losing her mind. Anyway, I watched all of it, and then it came to the end, and I was like, no, did not end like that. I cannot believe I just wasted 4 hours of my life. It was like customer service with ADT.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to happen to me. I just started watching Lost. I know it ended... Don't, no spoiler alerts.
I was so mad.
I've never seen it before, so I just started watching it.
You mean you want me to ruin it like you did?
I know it ended. I know
used
it.
to have
I didn't
Lost
ruin
parties.
Game of Thrones.
Have you gotten to this part yet?
I did not. And most of the time you're like, I don't care. I don't even watch it anymore. I don't like it.
I watched all of it.
I know you watched all of it, but you would say that. What's the show called that you were just talking about?
Something about a girl watching from the window. I forget what it's called. No, it's like it has like a really long title. Really long title. I mean, like significant.
A girl with green eyes watching from the window while she drinks tea and is microwaving soup, and there might be a murder in the future.
It
Part
ends
2.
so bad. It ends so bad. And it was like one of those endings that like made you even more awake because you had to process why would they even do that? Like why would they even take it to that level?
Like a Dexter?
It's beyond. It's beyond Dexter. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but
No.
I was so angry. I was like, why would they do that? Why would they do that?
I'll never rewatch Lost because of the ending.
Oh.
Well, you know what else I started watching?
Well, so far it's
Dome.
okay.
I watched The Dome.
I heard of that one. I haven't watched it because I
or
don't
Under
have
the Dome.
I don't have all the.
I do. So
subscription.
I watched Under the Dome too the other day. Well, I mean, it took me months to get through it.
I like Dexter too.
But the Under the Dome, Dexter's good. My favorite show is Daredevil.
Parks and Rec.
But I watched Daredevil a good 12 or 15 times. And Suits. I love Suits. One of my favorite shows also.
And Arrow. I love
Arrow.
Did you hear that some of the characters from Smallville are getting together for a reunion at one of the Comic-Cons?
They've done that already.
Have they?
Mhm.
I just saw.
For us non-Comic-Cons, it's... Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. I love Smallville.
Mm-hmm.
I've never watched Smallville.
I actually don't watch it because I'll get hooked and just sit there and watch it.
They have a podcast where Michael Rosenbaum and
It was crazy. He had hair in the picture. I'm like, who is that?
yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah, take the hair
They
away.
do a podcast twice a week where they review each episode. They're like on episode or season 3 now.
Oh, wow.
It makes me not want to.
Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum. Yeah. Oh, they're so funny. I love those guys.
They're like, this is like the most relaxed they've been. That's why I'm enjoying it, because usually they're like...
Maybe it's like a sauna in here.
It's freaking
They used to
warm.
roll up in my coat pocket.
I keep trying to stick it in my sweatshirt pocket, and they just jump out.
They don't have it.
They gotta burn off some energy.
He keeps on yawning like...
I had
"This is
a.
nice."
It has to be a plastic one, not the wire one. But I had a one of those circular treadmills for mine.
I think this is how I lost the most weight after having a
Do
baby.
ferrets bite? Ferrets are capable of biting.
Do they normally bite? Not
Not
really.
usually, no.
But they can. I mean, I watched some videos of how to deal with aggressive ferrets. So, because they can kind of reach around and grab you.
We're doing okay, Nigel.
So this guy though, this is Mon.
Yeah, ferrets are funny. If you scruff a ferret, they go into this kind of sleepy thing, and it's I've had 2 ferrets that have been able to resist it, but usually when you scruff them, they go into like this sleepy thing where they don't.
He's actually
They bite? They're capable of it.
relaxing.
There was a big thing about ferrets and babies. You don't want to leave any animal unsupervised with babies. But what it was, babies have a rubbery type skin, and ferrets are usually very obsessed with a rubbery type texture.
I love my vests. They try to eat the buttons.
So the ferrets actually harmed the baby by chewing on fingers and stuff. You never leave a ferret or any animal unsupervised with a child.
No, not even your dog.
Yeah. So that wasn't something that the ferret was aggressive or anything, but there was a big thing about, ferrets are just going to
screaming.
And yeah, there's another thing. Where were you while your child is screaming?
Yeah. No, but like it's just like, for example, I always closed my kids' doors when they went to sleep because I had cats, and cats have been known to go fall asleep on a child's face and suffocate them.
Or the people like you've talked about let their snakes free roam.
Oh no!
And there was a bad thing that happened with kids and a parent that did that. I think they ended up going to jail for it.
Yeah, for like 2nd degree. It's like you guys have to be careful with animals. No animal is bulletproof. Period. I can't believe the people who let their kids play with their cockatoos and their macaws. That's a way to give your childhood trauma.
That's probably like Steve Irwin was scared of him.
It's like the one animal that like I would trust my kid with an alligator versus the cockatoo or macaw. To be quite honest.
Yeah. Ferrets are wonderful pets. Yes, they are.
So,
we might have some hedgehogs coming in too.
Oh my!
Is that what you said you had for me?
No, I did all your freaking dishes for you. That was your surprise. Jeez. When I was out here yesterday, I did dishes for a good 4 hours.
My dog sleeps on my bed and my cat sleeps downstairs. That's great. You have to show us the hedgies when they arrive. Well, if you're on Patreon, you'll see them first.
First look.
And maybe we might just do it for a whole week. Or longer.
You're being so sweet today. Usually I just put them back by now. But
how long did it take for versus Patreon to be on
about
TikTok?
2 weeks.
A week.
A week?
We did a week.
Okay.
We did a week because we said if Patreon sent in a gift for them
right.
that we would show the world, and they did. So they actually allowed you guys to see them sooner because they sent in a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. You gotta trim your toenails too.
Yep.
I got your little toenail cutters right in here.
Yeah, I do theirs and Ferdinand's.
And then Cocoa's going in this week also.
Do you know what
her
day?
toenail. Whenever I have the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's like, whenever you want to come in, just come in. We'll just make time for it. And I'm like, do you want to spay 3 cats too while I'm in there?
Oh, 9?
You wouldn't afford that. Because he charges...
Yes, spaying costs way more than neutering.
I remember he said he could do it faster without help then.
Legally he has to have
I mean, back when before.
Yeah.
He was back before they came up with those rules and laws.
Yeah,
and stuff.
so it's going to be a good $1,200 bill for me to get my cats.
Someone had the audacity to ask me if my dog slept outside. Yeah, mine's a family member. She sleeps inside.
Mine sleeps outside. You want to know why? Because she chooses to sleep outside.
It'll be 8 inches of snow and still snowing hard, and you're just gonna be like, I gotta be outside. There were many TikToks on
bunnies. Yeah. So if Kova sleeps outside, I have a dog door that goes in and out. They can go in whenever they want, come in whenever they want, because I have a fenced-in yard. And they like Kova. If she's never in the house at nighttime, as soon as it gets down to colder degrees, she is outside. She sleeps, does not come inside. Now if it's hot outside, she sleeps inside in the AC.
Yeah, it's different when they choose. Ferdinand's duck didn't realize they need clipping. So the Muscovy ducks are kind of tree climbers by nature. So they actually have claws. And since he's not climbing any trees, as you can tell, we're going to have to take his down a little bit.
I'm going to grab one more thing and then we're going to go. Because I got to get some stuff done.
My cat sleeps on my bed. Up the tube. Whoop, down the tube. Oh, there goes the tube.
Last thing, and then we're gonna go because I gotta go feed some wolf dogs.
And you're at 9%.
This is one of the best reptiles you can get your kids.
Hi, buddy.
All pythons. Fantastic pet here. I smell like ferret, but I don't think that's a normal.
And he's getting ready to
smell.
shed, but the other one in there just shed, right?
The albino did.
No, one of the balls shed. I took the shed out.
Oh, I don't know. So anyway, this guy's pretty
striker.
cool. These are great snakes to have. We don't disagree with you having snakes as pets, to be quite honest. Do I think that you need a snake that's over 6 foot? No. I don't think there's any point to have a ginormous snake in your house.
Do you need a venomous? No.
These guys are called constrictors because what they do is they actually will strike, grab on, wrap around, and people think that they're suffocating them. That's not what they're doing. They're actually squeezing them so tight it actually makes their heart explode, which is a much quicker death, to be quite honest. Now, sometimes they'll suffocate them, but for the most part, it's destroying their heart.
The blood pressure just goes so high it
Just
causes
pops.
a...
That's why if you have high blood pressure,
It's not like a grape.
kind of. But anyway, so that's what these guys do. They're pretty smart about deciding between human and something fuzzy. When I give them mice, they smell the mouse. Like that's, and they do that by tasting the air right there. You can see that. He's just tasting the air. That's how he's able to get that better scent. Hi, buddy.
Nope.
Hi. And with this one, if he were to strike at my face, he for some reason would go this direction because he's the worst striker I think I've ever dealt with in my entire life. When you hold a mouse right in front of him, he goes, "Pew, pew."
We don't feed live, Mark, so it was a frozen, well, it's not frozen when we gave it to him, but...
Everything that we get out here is frozen, and we thaw it. And we do that because we don't think that, we're kind of like a wildlife rescue. Now, I'm not saying that's not natural, but your snake can also get hurt by feeding live. Sometimes snakes will only eat live to a little while, but you can get them around that by dancing them. So like sometimes you do have to sit there and kind of do this with a warm mouse. And sometimes you do have to put it in warm water so that it can bring that temperature up so that it feels warmer than it is.
I have seen that. People on TikTok buy venomous just because they think it's cool.
Yeah, I don't see the point.
They're scared of dead mouse too?
To be quite honest, I don't see the point of having a venomous snake as a pet, period. It's dangerous. Super, super dangerous to have venomous. But at the same time, there are people who are like true collectors and stuff that do studies.
That's why we have anti-venom.
Yeah, that do studies on them. So there is purpose for some people to have them, but just for somebody who's like, look at this king cobra. Let me get my TikTok ratings up. Woohoo! Not really a fan of that. This one of our snakes was found completely super underweight. The other snakes that were in there were all dead and actually mummified. It was just like
he's full grown.
Super.
He can actually. They continuously grow till they die, but he's
this way too, though.
Yeah, he's about as large as you usually get him.
Yeah, this is a good size snake to have. Like my daughter can handle him, my son can handle him. Without issue. These are good snakes, and if they were to bite my kids or bite a kid, if you had them, it's not going to be a bite that's very harming. It's just a few like little pin dots in there.
And snake bites always look so much worse than they are. They bleed a lot, but they're tiny little pinholes. Usually within a minute or so, it's you could just wipe it off and you won't even know you had it.
Yeah. The bigger pythons is a little bit different of a story. It's still pinholes, but they're a little bit bigger teeth.
And it depends on how you handle
Pull them
it.
off, too.
Yeah, if you try and pull them off, you're going to damage yourself.
cute. So anyway, thank you guys. You guys can symbolically adopt our snake pit and help contribute to these animals. How our symbolic adoptions work is there's not a set price that you have to donate. You get to go in there and select what you...
Never get an animal for the wow factor. Absolutely.
Hi.
Yeah. What should I do to deal with it? Oh, for a snake bite? So you can, a couple things. Keep calm. As soon as they realize it's not what they want to eat, they'll usually let go. But if you don't want to wait, head underwater. Put your hand under, or whatever they bite, under running water. If that's not a factor and it's a larger snake, rubbing alcohol or any type of alcohol will usually do it. Pour that over their head. They'll usually release.
But if you need to know what to do for a snake bite, you shouldn't own one.
Yeah, and if you don't know what it is...
you haven't studied it. You need to over-research it.
If it's out in the wild, yeah, take a picture if you can. Because I don't know if they're talking in the wild or not.
If you're talking about a snake bite, take a picture, but they actually encourage you to bring that snake in because then they can do their magic with that. And a lot of times what happens is when you go in there, you go, I think it was a rattlesnake. If they give you the wrong anti-venom, it's not going to work.
Because rattlesnakes' venom are not always the same.
Yeah, it's very specific.
Some are neurotoxic, which pretty much shut down your breathing and your heart and everything. And others will just digest your arm or wherever it bites you.
But hopefully...
Yeah, don't use alcohol wipes. I love our watchers.
but hopefully you'll be able to, hopefully you'll be smart enough to not
get in that situation.
Because if they're rattling, they're giving you a reason why not to.
This is a ball python.
Rattlesnakes actually aren't really that aggressive, to be quite honest.
Yeah, they'd rather leave you alone.
Yeah.
You'd leave them alone.
I mean, usually it's an accidental stepped in leaf litter kind of thing, and they mistake you. It's not some, now a king cobra will chase after you, but a green mamba or black mamba will too. But not these guys. These guys just keep their distance. They usually stay in a nice little ball under something so they can just feel safe and things like that. I loved when I had my big compost grass pile and I'd come out and there'd be 30 or 40 garter snakes all over it. And Shep was like, this is so cool! He's picking them up.
Snakes can be very fast, but this guy, not so much.
Hi, buddy. This one's he's very active today for him. Usually he's
good temperatures. And
yeah. He's very content.
We have 15.
Hi, baby.
Larry.
You're very content. Snakes are beautiful. I mean, they really are a gorgeous animal. I mean, people...
4%.
People, those patterns and stuff like that, it's just so exquisite. I mean, just really, these are...
Does he have a name?
I'm trying to remember what it was. We thought of one when we were on our live, because he came to us. We were going to be rehoming him, and he hasn't got his home yet. We have Slytherin, but then there was another one. I think it was part of the same...
Voldemort?
No. It was something, though, that had to do with the...
Have a good night, Mark.
Harry Potter theme. I want to say it did. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Imagine having a cobra chase me. I'd be running. There's some of them that can go almost as fast as you.
Faster than you. Do not.
Black mambas and king cobras are pretty quick.
Green mambas are so fast. I watched a guy the other day. He was, oh gosh, what was it? He was on TikTok, and he was moving stuff to see, because she was hiding his green mamba, and he was moving some stuff to see where she was at to feed her so that he could get some stuff done. And that snake came right out, and I mean, it was like this kind of thing, like it was centimeters.
Well, I know a funny story of the green mamba. We used to have a green mamba here, and I was feeding the snakes, and I went in to feed the green mamba, and he didn't move at all. Not one movement, which is very unusual for him because he was a good eater.
He's a quick steak, too.
So I came out and told our previous president, I don't know, something's wrong. I don't know if he's alive. The green mamba... He goes, oh,
I already know where the story's going.
He opened it up, just reached in and grabbed it, and it popped out at him. He's not gone. He's still there.
Like, don't take a hook or anything.
I know. Don't test this. Oh, copperheads are mean.
They're not. I think the thing that people don't understand is, like, aggression versus them feeling threatened are two completely separate things.
Yeah, there's few snakes that will seek you out to
And a
do
green
some
cobra
damage.
and a green mamba are two of those
They
snakes
will.
that do that.
Yeah,
and they're not here.
black mammals are among the most dangerous out there, and even the most venomous snake that will kill someone like that, no question, is actually not very apt to bite you. Or they have a very calm disposition, but you don't want to mess with it. It's a sea crate.
Yeah, but the thing that people don't realize is that like with snakes and stuff, they're not aggressive. They have this warm object, and what did they catch to eat? Warm objects coming towards them.
They don't say, "Oh, it's Ashley. Hey, how are you today?" Except
that
for these
smell.
guys. These guys are all, "Oh, that's Ashley. She must have been handling the ferret today. Oh, she's so sweet." Anacondas can be bitey. We used to have one of those here too.
Yeah, our anaconda was beautiful. The blood python is the most aggressive snake that I would say that we have out here that's actually deemed aggressive as far as in the reptile world.
Once a snake knows it's not getting fed, you like tap them a few times, or they get your smell, they're usually okay.
Look how beautiful he is. I mean, just
Yes.
absolutely exquisite.
Animals be respected and left alone. Yep,
Do you want to
absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for watching us. Again, you guys can symbolically adopt. The link can be found in our bio. We'll go live for longer tomorrow. We'll have a little bit more of a plan. We're going to get some animals fed
Your
and
dog got ate by one.
do that.
That's not good.
What?
Oh, my dog got eaten by one.
You must be in Florida with a whole bunch of Burmese pythons and your dog must have been little.
Yeah, that's not very common in the United
That's not
States, at
common.
least.
Yeah. You know, the other thing is too is if you live in a territory that has animals that can eat smaller animals, that's just something that you're going to have to, unfortunately, be cautious about. I mean, you shouldn't be walking your dogs down by an alligator infested pond or thing like that, because that's just kind of encouraging them and setting that alligator up for failure. You know, that's just how they hunt, and that's just something I know it's not common knowledge for a lot of people. For me, I look at it and go, well, duh, because I work with the animals all the time. But it's not common knowledge to a lot of people, and so that's why we're here, is to educate you about what you should or shouldn't do, how you should react if you see a cougar in the wild, or a bobcat in the wild, or a wolf dog in the wild, or a wolf in the wild, you know, what you should do. And really, if he bites
Admire it and give it its space.
If he bites on and were to coil around, I mean, yeah, it would get tight, but he's not going to kill me, right? And he's going to learn that if he bit my hand, he's not going to be able to open his mouth up and get my hand. He's going to know that. Like, he's going to realize that the size is too much for him, because they don't chew their food. They eat it whole.
Yeah.
But most of the time when people get bit by this stuff, you just pinch the size of their mouth, push forward, and they kind of, or they just let go on their own, which they'll push their head forward all on their own and open their mouth.
Jade Ashley would probably say no. I would help one if I could, if they needed help, if we ever were able to get a spider. If there was a tarantula or something that needed help, I would probably help it. I'm not really afraid of.
I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm not a fan.
Your area, you have copperheads. You're down to 1%.
I think on Facebook?
This one.
All right, Facebook, we're down to 1%. It's going to die here in just a second. But I would just say for the spider thing, I'll help any animal that needs to be helped. But most of the time, tarantulas do require a very special, aquarium and, a very special care. So if there is a bug person who actually wanted to take it, I would rather go there.
I'll call Bethany.
Well, I mean, right? I'd rather go to some place that's going to...
Bethany adores spiders.
Yeah.
And
So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will follow up with you tomorrow.
thanks, guys.
Boop, boop.
Boop, boop.
You're so cute.
We're doing both, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the hearts.